All right, guys, we just covered Art's 75 Pontiac. Now he wants to tell you guys about his 1931 Ford Model A. And
Roadster.
it's a Roadster. And this was kind of a long, drawn-out restoration
Right.
for you. Now, this car is not all original like everything else he's got. He bought this one as a project. And
it completely dismantled every bolt and rivet.
Yeah, you bought it in pieces, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, no, it was all put together, but it wasn't right.
It wasn't right. So you took it apart piece by piece and started over.
They used wood and everything else in the floor pans.
So this one we've got Edsel Ford to thank for, because Henry was dead set on keeping that Model T, and then everybody else was out selling them, and Edsel kept telling his dad, we're being left in the dust, we've got to do something. Yeah, so
V8,
Edsel designed this car.
Yeah.
And I think Henry took all the credit.
Yeah.
But I think they built dang near 5 million of these between 27 and 32, I think.
I don't know what there's a lot of Model A's.
Yeah.
They started in 28 was the first Model A.
Was it? It was introduced in, I think, maybe December of 27, and there's something up there, and I'll be up there again next week at the Rouge plant, you know, where they were building these. Well, they build them all over the place, but there's a big plaque that said, like, I think 100,000 or hundreds of thousands or something like that people flocked to Ford dealers to get the first look at this thing.
Yeah.
So let's get the camera off there and we'll walk around this one and talk about it. All right, Art, where did you come up with this one?
It was about 10 miles from my house at Funkhauser, Illinois, on Route 40.
Oh, really? Somewhere tucked away in a shed?
Yeah, old man had it, and he just, you know, a lot of wood planks in the trunk and in the rumble seat. You know, he made it work, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I drove
it. He was still driving it.
I drove it home.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was about 10 miles. Huh. And the engine, I had to completely rebuild. It was really a knocking.
Oh, really? Huh. Do you know if this was the original color of it? This is like a dark blue.
Yeah, Washington blue.
I don't think they were, again, you know, the Model T was just offered in black. There was like maybe a green or a red one or here and there, but I don't think the Model A was even offered really in that many colors.
No.
3 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, about 4, I think, because they had brown and green. But
well,
this is the first car my wife, when we showed that 48 Chrysler in 72, we fell in love. We had to have one of them Roadsters.
In 1972, you guys drove one of these? And
we seen them.
Oh, you seen them.
We thought that is the best looking vehicle you could find, you know.
Well, they were certainly a home run.
Yeah.
You know, we got this one in the shade. It is a nice day, but boy, that sun is hot, beating down on us. So I think you guys can see it pretty good.
Yeah, the undercarriage is just as shiny as you can see the front of it here. It's just as shiny. I mean, I sanded
even the frame and everything looks brand new.
Running board braces, I had to re-rivet them.
It must not have been very rusty.
No, I got a picture of it.
Yeah, that front axle looks brand new. No pitting or anything. Did you have that all powder coated?
No.
Or is it just paint?
Paint.
Huh.
Black enamel.
Mechanical brakes, it looks like.
Yeah. And the spoke wheels is the hardest thing to paint.
It's got a lot of grease zerks on down there.
Oh, every joint is
everything's got a grease zert on it.
And it takes...
They should still be doing that.
Put the original grease zerk in again, and it don't snap on a grease gun. You have to have a separate fitting.
Oh, really? This looks like some original Ford lights.
Yeah.
You can't buy those. They're not making those, are they?
No, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't didn't have to find it. Got the Uga horn. I don't know if it still works or not, but there's the Uga horn. No, it brushes.
I hear it doing something.
Brushes are stuck.
It's wanting to do something. It'd take off if you got it spinning. Another thing that's set too long.
Yeah. Which do you want me to pop? Which side?
Yeah, let's look at the hood, or under the hood of the engine. Now this is a 4-cylinder, isn't it?
Yeah.
The V8 wasn't introduced until 1932. So did one Model A? Was that the only one that got?
Huh?
The flathead V8 was introduced in 32. They were still making the Model A.
Well,
but that was the
they
last
changed
year, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was the last year for the original Model A, and then they custom the 32 to look like a little bit more racing.
Oh, okay. So it was still considered a Model A?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
32 was the Deuce. And
yeah.
You could still get the 4-banger, but...
Yeah. Well, it looks brand new. Now, this one, I assume, it had a water pump on it, didn't it? Where the Model T's
didn't mount too much.
Yeah.
Right here is your water pump.
Yeah.
There's the grease. If the seal leaks, then you tighten that nut up.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Model A did not have a water pump. Or no, I mean the Model T, yeah.
Well, they come later, external type. They had a pump, but originally they didn't have it.
Yeah. Boy, all this cloth and everything, you didn't miss anything. You got it all replaced, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to replace it all.
This was quite a few years.
Webbing too, you know.
Yeah. That's just like, I guess, a cushion between the panel to keep it from rubbing up against it. Boy, like I said, they were a home run. Did it have all the wheels with it? No,
it didn't have. It just had the rear wheel, and I put dual side mounts. I just like it isn't easy to work on the engine with it.
No.
But
I always like how they did the pinstriping, and they came with that too, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think that's painted on too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was back then.
Yeah, it's painted on. It isn't.
Now, this is like a luggage rack that folds out, isn't it?
Yeah. There's your rumble seat.
Rumble seat.
Or you could call it mother-in-law seat.
Yeah, the mother-in-law seat. Boy, you didn't miss anything on it, did you?
No, and this is here for that glass when you fold that top down.
Oh, I see. The glass lays on these bumpers. And
this is your grab handle to get into the...
I was going to say, are these little step things?
Yeah. They got...
So you're supposed to step on the running board, I guess.
Right here, the bumper.
Oh, okay, here's another one.
And then the foot on that.
Step on there, and then you grab onto this handle, and you step on here. It still wasn't that easy to get in and out of.
No. The older you are, the worse it is.
Or the drunker you are.
Yeah, well, that's just about impossible. Looks like I got some sap off of that tree already, but yeah, I took hours on top of hours.
And you had somebody do the upholstery, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different color blue here, isn't it? It's a two-tone blue.
Yeah. Forget that. One's Washington blue, and forget what the other one is.
I sure wish you was going up there to the old car festival next week. We're leaving a week from today.
And it's a deluxe model, so it's...
And this was basically, the Model A began the 3-pedal thing, didn't it? With the brake and the clutch and the accelerator,
No,
didn't it?
they done away with that when they went to Model A.
Well, but I mean, it became more modern, what it is today,
Yeah,
modern
right.
in the Model A. This your everyday accelerator, pedal, and your brake and your clutch, where you weren't having those 3 pedals in a Model A doing all those different things.
Here's the way it looked when I brought it home.
So it was together.
But it needed a lot of work.
Did the fenders have the place for the side mounts, or you had to find different ones? Huh?
Put you can buy them wells.
Oh, really?
And you just spot weld that on the front fender.
I'll be dang.
Them front ones is original.
So did you have to cut?
Yeah.
Cut it out?
Yeah. But
there it is in pieces.
There's a new skin for the lid, trunk, or the
rumble seat.
Yeah. Here's where I had welded the patch panels.
Did it have some rust?
Yeah. Well, I had Bondo over it.
Oh.
I had it dipped in St. Charles, Missouri.
Oh. Yeah. I had our convertible dipped down there in Evansville, Indiana, and I'm told that place closed up. Now I don't know where a guy get anything like that done.
I don't know. This was in St. Charles, Missouri at a mall. I forget exactly what the address was, but I hauled it down there to have the frame and the body dipped.
How long have you had this one done?
Oh, I'd say it's been about, time does fly, but I'd say it's been together by, might be 10 years or so.
Been done that long? Yeah, because when I was coming over here getting all my car cleaning products from you when I was detailing, you didn't have this one yet. It was probably off somewhere.
Yeah.
Getting done. And the first upholstery guy fell through on you, didn't he? Yeah. You had to go somewhere else.
Well, he put them patch panels in there and they spot welded them, the front and back. Well, it was an inch lower than the door. All 4 corners.
Oh boy.
You know, and so then I had to, plus the spot welds for letting loose too. Spot welding. So
did you notice how solid that door closed?
Yeah, that's a bear to get adjusted.
Just like the Fords that Adam's always speaking of in his videos, talking about how Ford's doors open and close so much better and had such better fit and finish. There's some truth to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then everybody, you know, they think this your lower skin, that ain't supposed to be touching the body.
Oh, I see.
You got rubbers to stop it from going in so far.
Yep. Oh, I see. It overlaps the quarter panel. Is this hole here for some sort of a side curtain?
Yeah, I got the side curtains and the rod, but they're a nuisance, so I just never put them on.
Yeah. Did these all come with the vent windows?
The deluxe.
Deflectors or whatever they're called?
Deluxe.
The deluxe all came with those?
Now,
were they etched like that, or did you have that done?
Well, they came that way.
That's awesome.
Glass, but see this here option?
The cup holders?
Yeah.
I
ended up fixing that up.
Yeah, I don't think that was Edsel's design.
No, but the problem is I like to have a cup of coffee in my hand.
Yeah.
With that steering, you're lucky if you get a turn with 2 hands.
Right, I bet. These cars are so beautiful in their own way. And this conduit here is even original stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I bought new ones.
Right, but I'm sure you could buy the reproduction, but that's what they used, wasn't it?
Yeah. The horn has the same thing.
Yep. So we've got the headlights. What are these? You know, a lot of times
cowl lights.
They're what?
Cowl lights.
Cowl lights. So that was probably part of the deluxe too, or was that its own separate option?
Well, not all of them had it. I think the coupe had it. And then most of them didn't have this stone guard, but that was accessory back then you could buy. For
the grill?
Yeah.
You could buy this?
Yeah.
From Ford?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then this quail radiator ornament is a little different. You just turn it and
just folds back like that. Was that a Ford accessory, or was
that was accessory
really?
too. Some had little, you could tell how hot it was, a thermometer.
Yeah, I've seen those. Now, my Model T has got this light bar running across it like that. Somebody did away with the original lights that were mounted down low and put that across there. I need to get that thing, at least try to start it.
License, you know, that they were clipped right on in the center of the radiator. That's why they had
that's
holes.
why we talked about those had the holes in the license plates.
So it didn't block.
So how are you getting away with no front license plate in Illinois? I got a ticket for that once.
Oh, I got antique plates.
Well, I know, but you're supposed to still, I guess, supposed to have one on the front.
I got license holders, but I wouldn't wanted to scratch the headlight. They mounted them on this grill too.
Yeah, in Illinois, it's a law. You've got to have a front license plate. I know up in Michigan, you don't have to. When I bought my '89 town car, I had to find the right bumper rub strip to put the correct to get it, and I found a new old stock license plate frame for it because you got to have it in Illinois.
55 Ford, I didn't have it. I think the Plymouth didn't have it either. I had to make it work.
I'm just laughing at all those grease certs on there, but that stuff never wore out if you kept it greased.
No.
You know. Boy, it is. It's clean as a pin from top to bottom.
Yeah, I sanded, and that frame is just as shiny as the fenders.
I see the battery down there below the floorboard. Yep, look at that thing. Almost looks like they were using the same rear end as the Model T. I wonder what all got left over from it. Probably not much.
Well, Henry didn't throw anything away.
That's true. He didn't throw anything away, but.
And that's just like the 55. You know, they might have been experimenting with that 292 for that car. Later, you know, it might have been a late 55. I don't know.
That's true. Well, we still need to address that. Somebody had a question about that 55 Crown of Arts. He was always led to believe it was a 292, and someone says it's a 272. And according to the VIN, it is a U, and what I look at says it should be a 70 or a 272, but he says the guy that he got it from said he put that 292 in it. So we don't know. We're going to have to figure that one out.
Police Interceptor.
Yeah, Police Interceptor. So we're going to have to do some research on that. And we also had a question just last night. I have to look, see which one it is, and I'll point it out to him. He wanted to know if you use any fuel stabilizer, like Stable or Seafoam or any of that in all of your old car. In all of them.
Yeah. There's so many ounces to a gallon, you know.
Yeah.
I got, I don't know what it's called. It's a chemical place that I get that from. It isn't Stable.
It's not Stable. It's something
else. It's supposed to be better than Stable.
Yeah. I've been using that stuff in the blue bottle. I don't remember what it's called.
I got it in the garage.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's run over there real quick and look at it and see what it is. All right, guys. Here's what Art uses in all of his cars. This what is that?
Rosion.
No rosion.
Yeah. Fuel
System Combustion Optimizer. Pour, Protect, Preserve. It's a stabilizer. Enhances combustion of aged fuel. Cleans and removes. I don't have my glasses on. Deposits. Allows use of lower octane fuel. Prevents fuel system corrosion. So he's got that one, and he's got this one here that's an octane boost in the black bottle. And it comes from this company here. What's it called?
Applied Chemical.
Applied Chemical Specialties Incorporated, Omaha, Nebraska. So that's what he puts in all of his cars. And you really don't have much trouble to speak of, do you?
No.
That Ford's loading up, but my God, it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's set all that time. So,
Well, them older cars kind of, you didn't, when they went to that automatic choke,
yeah,
that's, you know, usually you had a hand choke
right,
in the dash and you could control it.
right.
And those, if that spring don't work quite right.
If they should have never stopped using hand chokes.
Yeah. That's what I said, you know.
Yeah.
It's right where you need to be, you know, when you're starting.
All right, let's get back out here to the Model A. All right, we're back out here. Are we going to take the Model A for a drive?
Yeah.
Maybe just around the block instead of down the highway in this thing. Yeah. Let's see how this...
It's been 3 years since it's been out, so you never know.
3 years. Well, when you get knee replacements and all
COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
You just didn't get out.
Yeah, let's see how this thing... You see a lot of old photographs with these things loaded down with luggage. That's all there is to it.
And you put your trunk on there.
Yeah, trunk. Strap it down. Kind of like leather belts they use to tie them down. Again, we got the 1931 Illinois plate on there. I guess we can close up the rumble seat. We're not taking anybody with us. Well, we'll let you take this one down the road and back so they can see it moving too.
Okay. Well, it's easier to get in the passenger side.
Oh, it's easier to get in the passenger
with
side?
My knee.
Oh, with your knee.
I tell you what, I don't know how them old people, but I guess they were small.
That's true. It does look like they had to be a lot smaller back then.
It's close quarters.
Yeah.
And then when you're half crippled, and it's hard to get in.
Is one of them down there on the floor a start button, I reckon?
Yeah, this is emergency brake.
Hand brake.
See how you gotta...
Yeah, there's no room in there for somebody that's got any leg length, is there? Now you got to get around that shifter.
Yeah, I put it always in or reverse, I think, or second.
Well, we'll let Art get situated here. Yeah, Art said this is a 92-year-old car. That's why I love that old car festival up there in Dearborn.
Oh, I got to turn the key.
Yep. Sounds great. Did they still do the timing retardant up there like they did on the Model T?
Yeah. Nice as gas. There's the map light.
Yep. That was even an accessory in the Model T.
Yeah. Now it's got 1,129 miles on it since it's been restored.
Oh, really? Did you roll it back?
Yeah.
That gas smells just like regular old gas. It don't smell old.
Yeah, it's fairly, well, I just put
Yeah, you put some fresh gas in it,
Yeah.
didn't you? All right, we'll let them see what it looks like going down the road. Well, I tell you guys, he sure has kept this stuff up nice. What a neat looking little car. Well, they say that I'm 5'6". Uh-oh, what's happened? They say I'm 5'6", so how am I going to get in here? There is no leg. Well, there's leg room once you get in there a little bit, but
Yeah.
there's no room right here between the seat and the door.
That's why I go on that side, because I don't
Yeah, you don't have to fight the steering wheel.
steer wheel.
Well, I think we are a lot fatter than they were back then with all the McDonald's and shit they're feeding us.
Yeah. They didn't quite eat as much, but I don't think they were as tall. But my grandpa was the same height. I got a double clutch. I always forget on this. Got a double clutch it.
Oh, really? Is this a 3-speed?
Yeah.
What's this?
That's a fuel gauge.
Oh, your fuel gauge floating around there. What's this here?
That's the light switch.
Oh, right in the center of the...
Yeah, and the park is this way. And this here's the horn.
Hey, it's trying to work.
Yeah, it started there.
Yep.
Battery might be charged up.
So, one of these is the timing, and what's the other one?
Hand throttle, or you could call it cruise.
Oh, really? Because, yeah, you're using your foot down there to accelerate, ain't you?
Yeah.
There's an old Buick somebody would probably like to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Final
forgot,
top's gone.
got the double clutch it. When you grind, you're not double clutching.
Yeah, there's a lot of vehicles you got a double clutch back in the day. You know, I seen they had a special the other day on the Today Show. It said that there's a lot more people demanding manual transmissions come back, and a lot of vehicles are going to. A lot of car companies are talking about doing it. They're offering one of the Bronco, the new Bronco.
As much as it costs to repair, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, this takes power to turn it.
I bet.
There ain't no power steering to it.
Boy, that gear shift's even up against your legs in this thing.
Yeah, it's wasn't made for heavy people.
No. Boy. It sounds awful good though, don't it? Listen to that thing.
Check this shit, man. There's the glove boxes on the side. Deluxe had.
Oh, really? You could open these
owner's
up?
manual, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, they sure were popular.
You know, you got your.
And you can buy one reasonable that's done.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Here's your, pop out switch, ignition switch.
What do you mean?
you know, you could take it out and people couldn't start it. It was anti-theft by Henry Ford.
Oh, really? You push it in to take the key out?
Well, it only works when you got the key in to push it in.
Oh.
You just turn it to the, you just hope it works all the time.
Yeah. Is that the original switch?
No, I got a new one.
Yeah. I'll show you guys this. It's just, here's how much room you've got to get between here, right? My boot won't fit between the seat and the A-pillar. You gotta turn it to take it out long ways. But let's see. They made the Touring, the Model T Touring, a 4-door, so they offered these in a 4-door version, didn't they? I know they did, like in the hardtop. So they had more. Yeah. So they had some with more room.
Yeah. I had a 30 town car one time, Wally.
Oh, really?
And it was Henry's Cadillac.
I bet, yeah.
Had the door handles weird.
Before he bought Lincoln.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it's another neat car, Art. You've got quite the collection. I don't know how to get my... I got to turn this.
Yeah, I tell you what, it isn't easy to get in and out.
Are you going to come out this side or that side?
I think I'll try this side.
Yeah, that's just simply not much room. Look at that. My boot wedges right there. You got to go in long ways with both feet.
Then when you got bad feet,
yeah,
or bad knees,
you're getting around a lot better than you were a month ago. I'm surprised they don't have you in some kind of therapy.
Well, I was in it, I think, 10 weeks.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Because you still need to get the other one done too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if that'll ever happen. I die before I do that.
Well, I don't blame you. You're still mowing the yard and getting everything done that's got to get
Working
done.
on these cars, that's unreal.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. There's this 75 Pontiac.
If you can see the...
What do you want to show us?
Turn the lights on, the cow lights.
Yeah, if you want to.
Set the headlights. Yeah.
Yeah, the headlights are on.
There's dim.
Yeah, got bright and dim. Yeah, they're on, the little lights. They're not very bright, they just kind of glow.
Yeah, they're just parking.
It's just ornamentation.
Yeah, like your parking lights.
Yeah. Well, that's another fine automobile. Well, we got a couple Cushmans to talk about. One of them is
here, but
in the shop, but he's got another one we can talk about. So
new wheel cylinder put in it.
There's Art's 1931 Ford Model A that took about 10 years to restore.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. So
I get burned out once in a while, and I just...
Yeah. Everything else he buys is low mile.
Yeah.
Ready to go. And then all of a sudden you decide to jump into one that needs everything.
It needs everything.
Well, you got it done and you did a fantastic job on it. So, all right, guys, I hope you like that. Remember, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.